name is Jeremy Schmidt. As Superintendent of Becker Public Schools, I have seen the work of staff, students, and our community in ensuring that our students have what has come to be known as the best education in the area. The Becker Public School District has a strong history of partnering with the community to care for our students. Part of this support includes local funding. Public education funding in Minnesota relies on local taxes. Unfortunately, the state of Minnesota has not kept up with funding at the rate of inflation for the past 15 years, which is why school districts ask for support of local taxpayers. In Becker, levies currently fund about 20% of our education costs. When you consider that 20% of each school week comes from our local funding, you can see the impact of our local tax dollars have on our students. Our current operating levy and our technology levies are expiring in 2019. On November 5th, we are asking voters to vote for replacement levies that will allow us to continue to provide the same high-quality education our students have come to deserve. The request is to replace the expiring levies with renewals and a slight increase of $110 per pupil. Many people ask, what is the difference between an operating levy and a bond referendum? Well, the easy way to remember that is a levy is for learning and a bond is for building. Question number one is $110 per pupil increase as an operating levy. What is a major difference between an operating levy and a bond referendum? Well, a big part of that is the tax impact on people. So operating levy will have a tax on the house, garage, and up to 1 acre of land, and the value of that is what is given as a tax impact, where a bond wouldn't occur those costs. That includes all land, all property. So the operating levy does not impact taxes as greatly as a bond referendum would. In this case, question number one, the increase is about $19.54 per every $100,000 of the value. Again, that's the value of a house, garage, and 1 acre of land. Question number two is a capital projects levy. We're going to use the money from the capital projects levy renewal to provide technology to our students. The capital project levy on question number two creates zero increase in taxes. We're going to send out a mailing to all taxpayers in the district that's going to indicate how much their tax is going to impact. And question one is going to have their impact based on their value of their house, garage, and 1 acre. On the question two, when you look at your mailer, it's going to say $0 as an increase, because we're just simply renewing that capital projects levy, and there'll be zero impact in taxes. What are we going to do with the money we receive from question number one and question number two as a school district? Well, we're going to continue to provide the programming that we've continuously provided in the past. And question number two, like I said, is going to be part of it, is going to be for technology use throughout the district and providing the needs for students and staff, and making sure that we're able to provide the necessary tools for students to make it in the future when they leave Becker Public School District.
Go.
Becker Public Schools will be asking just 2 of the 45 questions that are being asked throughout the state by school districts. The Becker Public School 2 questions as an increase are the second smallest increase of all the public school districts asking for increases throughout the state. What happens if we don't pass the operating levy and the technology? Question number 2, well, we're going to lose a considerable amount of funding, because we lose the renewal amount of money plus the increase amount of money. It'll equate to about $1.7 million shortfall from what 1.4 million of that is what we've currently come to expect from the renewal, and then the $330,000 is an increase. And so that's a tremendous impact on our district financially, and so we would have to find a way to reduce spending by approximately 1.7 million if the first question does not pass. If the second question does not pass, that's about $450,000 of technology purchases and staffing and training that we provide for our staff and students. And so that obviously would be something we would have to look at and try to figure out how we're going to continue moving forward and provide our students with up-to-date opportunities to continue to learn. For more information on our upcoming election, November 5th, you can go to the school district website. You can certainly reach out and call me at the district office, or you send me an email to answer any questions. But if you go to the district website, you can see that there are a number of different avenues to find information. There's a tax calculator that's on there, so if you know your parcel ID or your address, you can look up what the impact is going to be from question 1. And again, question 2 has 0 increase, and so that is a simple one to do. You can also look at the mailers that are going out. There is 2 presentations, one on October 21st and one on October 29th at 6 p.m. in the Performing Arts Center that you can attend if you want to know more information. We're going to go through the slideshow that's also located on the website. But we're just encouraging people to get out and vote. And you can vote at Becker City Hall from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. on November 5th, Tuesday, November 5th. If you're not available on that day at all, you can certainly come into the district office during regular business hours, and you can do an absentee voting which is taking place right now. I want to thank you for your time and participation in this, and I just wanted to let everyone know that we expect you to come out and vote, and thank you for your support.